What is happening? We are here, Burb Jones 3434. Well, it is April 18th on a Saturday. It's April 18th on a Saturday. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? The link for the audio is on the screen in front of you. We are into the spring season. What's happening, Burb Jones 345? We're into the spring season here. So, I don't know, it's like episode 3 or something, season whatever. You can see all that information on the Buzzsprout page. How y'all doing? We're gonna run through some. We got some football here for you. We got the NBA playoffs here for you, and we're just gonna run that down. I want to see the bracket. Where's the bracket? There's the bracket. So we're just gonna run that down, and then they haven't updated this yet. Man, damn! Get with the update. Okay, well I guess it doesn't really matter. The the Warriors just lost to the Suns. The Suns play the Spurs. No, yeah, and well, they just lost to the Suns. This doesn't even look right. Wait a minute. Oh no, the Blazers. Sorry. The Blazers play the Spurs, and the Suns play OKC. Who are probably gonna get blasted. And over here you got the Magic playing Detroit. Okay, that's not even the first topic though. What's happening? So did you know that? So we got NFL here first. Um, did you know that Zay Flowers is on a podcast? Zay Flowers is on a podcast blaming past Ravens injuries on John Harbaugh. And here's a little audio of it.
Y'all was what, tackling down there in practice? Y'all was tackling in practice?
Bro, we full pass.
I'm be real. I ain't with
They
that.
get the NFLPA on the line.
However many practice passes you can get,
Yeah.
Well, you getting them.
He used
every
them.
single one.
100%.
Jesus.
Bro, we doing one-on-ones week 17.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Right. Well, my ankle hurt.
Week 17,
hell?
we doing one-on-ones. Everybody out there, you tired. You
So
still going.
physically, your body, like, how you manage that though? You know what I'm saying? Like
Don't, like, that's why low-key, that's why we had a lot of, like, injuries.
injuries,
like,
yeah.
So Zay Flowers has come out and said that John Harbaugh is directly responsible for the amount of injuries that the Ravens have had in the past because of how hard the practices are. I'm not a professional football player. I have played football. I played football in high school. But in practice, football practice is extremely hard. But he has pointed the finger at John, saying that that's the reason for so many injuries. And he has also said that he's spoken to the new coach, Jesse Minter, who has said that he will not be as he said he plans on making sure that they're ready, but he's not going to make them practice as rough as John did. So he said he's already had a talk with the new coach about that. But Zay Flowers has said that the injuries from the Ravens over the past few years has been a result of over strenuous practice from John Harbaugh. Devon Achane is not for trade. So Devon Achane is not for trade. The Dolphins GM has said that they totally plan on building around Achane. So that's the plan there. Not a whole lot to talk about here. He's a really good running back. Rushed for 1,350 yards and 8 TDs last year. So he's a top tier running back. And apparently the plan here is to build around him. And they also said that they plan on paying him before Gibbs and B. John Robinson get paid because they don't want to pay him more than them. So they've also come out and said they intend on paying him very soon for his extension because they do not want to get into a situation where they have to pay him more than what they want to. So this is good news for Miami fans. They got, Tyreek Hill is no longer there. Waddle is no longer there. So Tua is no longer there. So it's a complete rebuild. Building around a running back is what it is, but he's a damn good running back. So I could see, it makes sense. Makes sense. They got a whole lot of rebuilding to do, though. No QB, no wide receivers. All you literally have is a running back. It's going to be a lot of. I'm wondering how long this extension is going to. This extension wants to be 4 or 5 years because that's how long it's going to take to do the rebuild. If you want him to be your centerpiece, you're looking at, man, before the Dolphins become competitive, I've got at least 3 years, 2 or 3 years, at least 3. All they have is a running back. They ain't got no QB, ain't got nobody to pass to, so they got a long way to go here. But this is good news. He's not available for trade. They are keeping him. Last night the Suns obliterated. Well, first, no, wrong game. Let's talk about the Magic. Let's talk about the Magic Hornets game. I should already have that up here. The Magic last night, defense. So this game was won by defense. Everybody thought the Hornets were gonna play. I did. I was fooled. I thought the Hornets were gonna at least put up the fight they put up with Miami. The Orlando defense came out in full force. This was a game won by defense. The highest scoring player on the Magic only had 25 points. Franz had 18. Carter had 16. This was not a very superstar high-scoring game. Desmond Bane only had 13 points, 4 for 14 from the field. This was not, a very flashy scoring game. It was a defensive game. Every single Charlotte player played badly. Con Knipple, 3 for 10. LaMelo Ball, 7 for 17. The bench did nothing. The bench scoring 2 points. So this was a very high defensive game for the Orlando Magic and a great bounce back from losing to the 76ers. And now the Magic get to go on and play the Pistons, which should be a very interesting series. I wouldn't just completely count them out. They should have I think they can at least make it interesting. We'll say that. The Suns got destroyed the Warriors got destroyed last night by the Suns. And I thought the Warriors had a chance last night. I'm surprised the Suns did this to them. Mark Williams didn't even play. So I'm surprised. This is another game where good defensive effort from the Suns. Steph Curry, 4 from 16 from the field, and I know that's not how he wanted to end his season. Very, very poor shooting. Draymond Green basically did nothing. 5 points, 6 assists. So, just a bad game all around, which was defense from the Suns. The Warriors, I have a clip here. This might be the end of Steve Kerr at the Warriors. There's a lot of talk of who's going to be there next year, player and coach wise. Steve Kerr has hinted at he might not stay, or might not. Curry said he wants to stay. Draymond Green said he wants to stay. Here's a clip from Steve Kerr telling them that whatever happens, he loves them.
What's going to happen next? But I love you guys to death, and thank you. I appreciate you.
Unreal, and how many moments they've had in celebration of winning. And Steve celebrating these not players, these people, and what it is that they have brought to this Warrior organization.
4 championships together. That's a dynasty. Mission accomplished. You can't win forever, but Golden State fans, I think you are in route for some sort of rebuild coming. Your stars are old, and your coach is hinting at that he might be moving on. He said he's not coach. He said, I don't plan on coaching anywhere next season. But he said that he's not sure if he's still going to be there. I don't want to. I would never walk away from Steph, but all this stuff has to be aligned and right. So, he says he doesn't want to coach. I'm definitely not going and coaching somewhere else. But he also hinted that he just might not be at Golden State. So that's the Golden State news we have. Sorry, had to yell at my dog. He keeps squealing like a baby, like he's downstairs squealing. Like, bro, what's your problem? I have 3 dogs, and just y'all don't understand the amount of effort to get through this 20 minutes without them barking. And now my older dog is downstairs like squealing, going, like, bro, what is wrong with you? Kawhi Leonard is the Clippers got beat by Golden State before Golden State lost to the Sun. So Kawhi Leonard keeps getting, after they lose, they're asking him questions about that endorsement, that fake endorsement he had with Aspire or whatever the place was. He says he thinks it's going to be okay. Kawhi is eligible for 120. So here's the thing. Same thing with the Warriors, the one with the Clippers. Is Kawhi going to come back? Kawhi is eligible for $126 million extension over 2 years. Let me help you understand that is $61 million a year. So that, I don't think he's going to get that from another team. Only the Clippers can offer him the max like that, I'm pretty sure. So I think Kawhi will come back for that amount of money. If the Clippers offer Kawhi $126 million over 2 seasons, some people get that in 4 seasons. If they offer him that much in 2 seasons, he's going to come back. Nobody in their right mind is going to turn down that amount of money. He's just upset right now. Here's some words.
The season began, obviously, with the scandal with aspiration, etc., or whatever we want to call that.
Did they just go to commercial in the middle of... Okay, wait for this lame ass commercial. I pushed play and the video went to commercial in the middle of a 1 minute clip. The clip was 1 minute. Come on, man. Come on with this. What even happened here? Oh, y'all just completely like, okay. It lost the spot it was on. ESPN and these ads, boy, they will add you into the dirt. All right, so here we go again.
Well, this season began, obviously, with the scandal with aspiration, etc., or whatever we want to call that. When's the last time you've even thought about that, or do you have any expectation on when we might have some resolution on it?
I'm not sure. I never thought about it too much other than questions asked. So you have to ask the NBA, not me. I'm not the one doing the investigation.
Just a quick follow. How important is it for you to have some kind of resolution to that?
I think that we're going to be in the clear, like I told you before. So
they keep badgering him about this scandal about how he was getting paid off the books or something. I don't know, but he has stated that he doesn't think it's going to be a problem. So. But anyways, I do think that Kawhi is going to come back next year and play for the Clippers for that amount of money. And I don't really have a whole lot more for y'all today. Like, we got the playoffs. We got Blazers, Spurs. I think people see that as a 4-0. We got Timberwolves and Nuggets, and remember, Timberwolves be knocking the Nuggets off. So that's going to be a real good one because the Timberwolves be knocking the Nuggets off. Lakers and Rockets, both these teams are going to be dependent on health. Both teams need to have all players front and center. The team that doesn't is the team that's going to lose. And then you got the Suns and OKC. I think the Suns maybe get one there. I think, or I don't think that's going to be much more than that. You got 76ers in Boston. Without Embiid, I think Boston 4-1. Embiid has to play, or it's going to be like Boston 4-1, 4-0. Knicks and Atlanta. I think Atlanta just with their youth can grab one, maybe two. But I think the Knicks should overcome this. But don't put Atlanta down here. I think the majority of the world is going to pick the Knicks. But I think Atlanta can get 2 of these games here. And if they get to 3, then we got a series. Same with Denver and Minnesota. Cavs and Raptors. A healthy Raptors team, if everybody's playing, can get with the Cavs. And that's my opinion on that. And that's all I really got for y'all, man. NBA playoffs, we got start today. So we got a bunch of games today. And, we still got baseball going full strength. I'll be back here in May. So at the beginning of May, you should see another episode for the spring season. The TikTok and the YouTube are both doing really well. They're not like viral. But if you go on my TikTok, you'll see some videos with some pretty good numbers. And YouTube too. My YouTube shorts. You got to look at the short section. That's where it's really rocking. But that's all. That's all I got for y'all, man. And we going to get out of here so y'all can enjoy y'all Saturday before my dogs start barking again. We gone. There's the promo again. If you want to go listen to the audio, just go to that website. Website's there. Website's on my TikTok page. You can click it. And it'll take you to your favorite podcast holder, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you can just listen. Like if you're in the car and you can't watch this. And we're out of here. 15 minutes, 16 minutes, not bad, not bad.